Okay guys, I'm going to go over a little bit here on my knife care, maintenance, sharpening, stuff like that. It's not all of my stuff because I just moved, so some stuff is in boxes and stuff like that. But here's a little bit of what I got. This right here is my polisher. It goes real low RPM. You can get different size belts for it, and you can polish the edge, or or if you need to take burrs off, stuff like that. This is a portable strop. I have another strop somewhere. It's like a barber strop, which I use a lot. This is my Smith's honing stone. It's hard to get out, but it's pretty old. It actually works really well. I think it's 800 grit. Here's my various stones. I can get this thing out with one hand. Different stones, 600, 400, 200, and you get on different sides. So it's pretty neat. This is my V-sharp, and this actually is pretty neat. A lot of people hate this for some reason, but I actually like it. You put it like this, and it's got stones on it that you can replace. You put different size stones on it for different grits. When you just put a blade in, I'll do with one hand, I'm sorry. It basically gets both edges at the same time. So you have basically even burr on each side. So I think it's pretty neat. It works great because there's no size blade you can put in. You can do swords or big bowies or small pocket knives, whatever you want to do. Next is my work sharp. This thing's been through the motor. I've had this thing for years, and it's definitely a good little machine. You got to be careful with these. They'll put a real sharp edge, but they'll dull the tips if you're not careful. You have to stop it before you reach the edge here. So I ruined a knife or two when I first got it. Basically, you just let it go, and then when you stop, that's when you stop the machine, about right there. So if you don't, you're gonna round the edges off. Learned that the hard way. Next is my metal polisher. I use a bunch of different types of metal polisher. I use Muller's Mag, and see, I got it up here. Muller's Mag. I use that stuff all the time. Stuff is great. I use this metal polish here, Metal Glue. It's great for stuff. This is my sword cleaning kit. Get your little choji oils. Get your little hammer for Makugis. Get your powder ball. You get extra pins. So kind of a standard sword kit you can buy like anywhere. Same thing. This one's a little bit older. You got shims in there for shimming sayas or whatever you want. It's pretty neat. This is I found this at Walmart. This is kind of like the work sharp as a Smith, so I was like, it's only like 20 bucks, so I grabbed it. But it works really well. I'm really surprised with it. The angles aren't that good, but it actually works really well. It's a great backup for the work sharp, and it's real cheap. Over here I've got a Smith's. It's kind of like a landscape, basically a guided sharpener. Don't use it much, but I do have it. This right here is the super eraser. Basically, you can use it on any kind of steel that basically, if you got rust on the steel, it'll actually erase it. It actually works, which I can't complain. This is my it's my compressor for my PCP guns, so I kind of do both on this. This is my tanks. All of my whatnots and stuff. A lot of junk. Yep. Just moved, so I haven't organized everything yet, but I'm getting there. Anyway, just figured I'd share with you guys. Thanks.